Boys, girls, all my traumaholics and all of us light and nights out there, welcome back to Other Robert. I'm Joe. That's Rob. Hello, Rob.
Hello. Next time you click go, please give me a heads up. I didn't know you clicked it.
All right, and this is South Park, Season 20, Episode 5. What'd you think?
I thought it was hysterical. I really enjoyed it. I want to know why they view Denmark as the exposure of the trolls, though. I wonder where that came from creatively.
They've essentially made Denmark this season what Canada is in the show, and that's kind of this ongoing cartoony country that's pretty much a joke to the rest of the world, and that's usually Canada's role in the show. But it looks like they're going with Denmark this season. It's hilarious. The whole dance.
I want to know why. I want to know why they picked Denmark.
It's random.
It's random, but there has to be a reason.
South Park never needs a reason.
I guess. I don't know.
It's random. It's funny.
I agree. I really like that a lot. I thought the debate-esque storyline that we had was so beautiful, or beautifully relevant. Yeah,
this debate and this whole presidential storyline, it's echoed the real life situation so perfectly and week by week that it's astonishing when you think about it, because the capability that the show has to put out episodes so quickly and make the episode so quickly makes it that they're essentially going through the debate with us. And I had said this last season when Garrison said he was going to run for president. I said it was going to be a perfect time with the presidential election going on that this season continues on like this. And I don't think they're disappointing at all. I think so far we're halfway through the season. I think it's a great season. And this episode, although there wasn't really any new storylines here, it was continuing on the storylines that we have. It was
I like that. There's a few things about this episode I liked. I like that the member berries are again there. They're going to be there the next 5 episodes. How can they not?
They've been there since Rome.
Yep. I loved the Star Wars jokes that they had going on. That was real fun. And Caitlyn Jenner had a cameo.
Yep.
So I enjoy when any television show does stuff like that. So I really like that a lot. And that scene with Carmen at the beginning, so funny.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it was good to see Garrison's running mate once again. And it was good to see him kind of have that panic attack and go back and try to teach the class, see him back in the classroom, which is, it's something I long for seeing again, is Garrison just back in the room, just being Garrison.
Yeah, well, now he's being what's his title? Giant douche?
Well, now he's the Trump character, right? I mean,
I know, but
Garrison's spin on it, and it makes sense for Garrison's character dating all the way back to season 1 with some of the stuff he's been saying. But it was good to see just a little glimmer of having Garrison back in the role that we know.
Yeah, no, I agree. About the role that you know as a gigantic fan as me. This is just what I know him as.
Right. And it was good to see the Gerald storyline continue. Wasn't the funniest we've seen from his storyline, but it was still funny when he was laughing at his friend's explanation.
I know about
his life story. It was funny.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, what do you think Cartman's going to do? Do you think he's going with revenge, or do you think his revenge is just going to be to annoy everyone around him?
Oh, this is revenge. This is leading to something.
So you think it's coming?
Yeah, it's coming. It's building towards something. It's
okay.
Carmen. We can't put anything past Carmen.
Well, he's just so annoying. He was just annoying. He was hysterical, but he was so annoying to everyone else that I want to know what he's going to do.
Yeah, I had said last week that they kind of needed him to be the bad guy, and he was kind of getting his revenge by not being the bad guy, which was an interesting way to take it, and it says a lot for kind of story progression in that sense of getting it to that point, because that took the course of 4 episodes at that time. However, with episode 5 having just passed, I think for episode 6 and so on, although these storylines definitely need to continue, I think we need some independent episodes. We need at least a couple episodes where it's just good old classic, just independent South Park episodes. Just give us a storyline. It's season 20. Bring back some nostalgia characters. We saw.
I don't think they'll do that though. I think they're so focused on how they on the consistency that they're not going to do that. Why would they break it?
Well, they have in the past. They've taken in the past couple seasons. They have had a couple episodes where, although there'd be some small nods, it would be essentially focused on independent kind of storyline, and that's fine. And they can even add it if they want to the rest of the season. Just kind of give us something different here. I mean, we're seeing the same thing every week at this point, just continued. And although it's fun, it's great, and it's a great season so far, give us that independent South Park episode, especially season 20. Like I said, give us some nostalgia. We saw the guy from Make Love Not Warcraft in season 10. We saw him in this episode as one of the trolls. We saw the guy from Hilton, who's been around since, I want to say, season 9, is as far back as I can remember him. And those two episodes were here. Those two characters were here. So give us some nostalgia.
I have to say the nostalgia thing. I don't care what they actually do. I just don't know if they'll do it. But we're on episode 5, so we have 3 weeks till the election. I can't wait to see that episode, the one day or after the election.
I believe next week, and I could be wrong, is another one of those dark weeks, though. So we may not be getting another episode next week. I could be wrong, though.
Well, it's as long as we get one the week of November 7th, I'm totally fine.
Yeah, they've done it in the past where with the Obama election and I guess both Obama elections, the night after he won, they
incorporate that to the story.
It was an entire episode based around it. Both times that he won, the night after. So I see the Garrison storyline hopefully culminating at that point. I think if they continue it till the end of the season, I think that'll be too much. End it when it's ending in real life, because they have been following it kind of week by week here.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to see. I want to just see South Park's reaction to whoever wins the president.
Absolutely. And the past couple episodes, I know you haven't seen them, but the past couple episodes in terms of the presidential election episodes have been classic.
I can imagine.
And I think this one could truly be special, especially with the build-up that they've done for this episode, for this story. But that's pretty much all I have to say for South Park this week. How about you, Rob?
No, I'm good. I everything that I saw, I liked. I'm loving the member berries, and I think they referenced JJ. Did they reference JJ Abrams here?
They did make Star Wars great again.
I did enjoy that. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but I did very much enjoy that. So everything that went on here was great. Great comedic timing. A solid episode. 5 out of 5 for season 20, episode 5.
All right. So then that's it for us, everybody. Let us know what you guys thought about season 20, episode 5. Let us know down below. Let's talk about it. Let's have a discussion. Subscribe.
By the way,
effort to do so.
We didn't put our disclaimer at the beginning of this.
I know. I remember it halfway through. At that point, if they're disliking, they're disliking already.
Well, it's a review. So thank you for tuning into the review.
Yeah. And we'll be back whenever the next episode is too. Also doing a review. These are reviews.
Every week. It's been a thing for 2 years now. 3 years now, actually.
But until next time, you've been traumatized.